What if the secret to a life brimming with effortless wealth, profound joy, and deep fulfillment was not found in relentless striving or complex external strategies, but in the gentle, powerful art of syncing your inner world into perfect harmony with the universe's infinitely abundant rhythm? Too often, we seek prosperity by battling against perceived outer limitations, unaware that the true source of magnetic attraction and sustainable abundance lies in cultivating a state of profound inner coherence and peace. This book is your serene guide to that harmonious alignment. It will illuminate the path to finding your inner calm, getting crystal clear on what truly matters, letting go of lack, and synchronizing your entire being with the ever-present flow of universal prosperity, allowing you to transform your financial reality and build a life of authentic joy. Life in Sync, Discover Abundance Through Inner Harmony, written and published by Success Attraction Formula. Chapter 1. Find Your Inner Calm. Imagine your inner world as a vast, deep ocean. When this ocean is churned by the storms of constant stress, incessant worry, and the relentless waves of mental chatter, its surface is turbulent, its depths are murky, and any treasures it holds are obscured from view. Conversely, picture this same ocean when it is calm, its surface like glass, reflecting the clear sky above, its waters transparent, allowing you to see straight to the precious gems lying peacefully on its bed. This calm inner sea is the foundation upon which a life in sync with abundance is built, for it is only from a place of inner serenity that we can clearly perceive our path, hear the subtle guidance of the universe, and effortlessly attract the prosperity that is our natural state. Consider Mark, an ambitious professional who, despite his intelligence and drive, felt perpetually overwhelmed. His mind was a whirlwind of to-do lists, anxieties about deadlines, and concerns about his financial future. This inner turmoil, this lack of calm, not only exhausted him, but also seemed to create a kind of energetic static that repelled the very opportunities and peace of mind he craved, preventing him from discovering the abundance that true inner harmony could bring. The fundamental challenge for many individuals seeking to transform their financial reality and cultivate a life of pervasive prosperity is that they are unknowingly living in a state of chronic inner disharmony. Their minds are often dominated by a relentless stream of anxious thoughts. Their emotional bodies are frequently agitated by stress or fear, and their nervous systems are perpetually in a state of alert. This creates a significant and debilitating pain point, an inability to connect with their deeper intuition, a clouded perception of opportunities, a diminished capacity for creative problem-solving, and an energetic frequency that is fundamentally misaligned with the calm, expansive vibration of true abundance. When your inner world is in turmoil, it becomes incredibly difficult to make clear, inspired decisions, to feel a genuine sense of peace or joy regardless of external circumstances, or to maintain the sustained positive focus required to attract and manifest your desires. It's like trying to hear a beautiful, subtle melody in the midst of a roaring tempest. The inner calm necessary to perceive and receive life's blessings is simply absent, hindering their journey to a life aligned with their highest potential for joy and fulfillment. The transformative solution, the essential first step toward living a life in sync and discovering abundance through inner harmony, lies in the conscious and dedicated cultivation of inner calm. This is about learning to quiet the storms within, to soothe the agitated mind, to release accumulated stress from the body, and to create a sacred inner space of peace, stillness, and clarity. The core idea is that a calm and centered inner state is not a luxury, but a foundational necessity for anyone wishing to align with the frequency of abundance. When your mind is calm, your perception sharpens, your intuition awakens, your energy field becomes more coherent and magnetic, and you naturally begin to resonate with the peaceful, flowing nature of universal prosperity. This inner serenity creates the fertile ground upon which all other principles of manifestation can effectively take root and flourish. The benefits of cultivating inner calm are truly profound. A significant reduction in stress and anxiety, improved physical health and vitality, enhanced mental clarity and focus, a deeper connection to your inner wisdom and guidance, and a natural gravitation towards more peaceful, positive, and prosperous experiences as your outer world begins to reflect your newfound inner harmony. The journey to find your inner calm often begins with the simple yet powerful practice of mindful breathing. Several times throughout your day, consciously pause and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then gently leaving your body. Elongate your exhalations slightly, as this helps to activate the body's natural relaxation response. Even a few minutes of conscious breathing can significantly quiet mental chatter and soothe an agitated nervous system. Creating deliberate moments of stillness in your daily routine is also crucial. This doesn't necessarily mean lengthy meditation sessions, though those can be wonderful. It can be as simple as dedicating 5 minutes in the morning to sit quietly with a cup of tea before the day's demands begin, or taking a short stillness break between tasks to simply be present without doing anything. These intentional pauses interrupt the momentum of stress and allow calm to resurface. Engaging in practices that help to release accumulated stress from your physical body can also profoundly enhance inner calm. Gentle movements such as yoga, tai chi, or even a mindful walk in nature can help to discharge tension and restore a sense of ease. Journaling can be an invaluable tool for processing overwhelming emotions and quieting a racing mind. By writing down your worries, fears, or frustrations, you externalize them, which often reduces their intensity and allows you to gain a clearer perspective, fostering a sense of inner peace. It is also important to identify and, where possible, minimize exposure to consistent, peace-disrupting triggers in your environment or daily life. This might mean limiting consumption of stressful news, creating boundaries with draining individuals, or decluttering your physical space to create a more serene atmosphere. Finally, explore simple mindfulness practices such as mindfully washing dishes or mindfully drinking a glass of water, where you bring your full, non-judgmental attention to the sensory experience of the present moment. These practices train your mind to stay anchored in the now rather than getting lost in anxious thoughts about the past or future, thereby cultivating a deep and abiding inner calm. Consider Elena, who ran a small online business and was constantly feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of managing everything herself, from marketing to customer service to product development. Her mind was always racing, and she rarely felt a moment of peace, which in turn impacted her ability to make clear strategic decisions for her business's growth and financial prosperity. Seeking relief, Elena decided to commit to finding her inner calm. She started a simple 5-minute daily practice each morning where she would sit quietly and focus only on the sensation of her breath. When her mind wandered to her to-do list or her worries, she would gently bring her attention back. She also began taking a 15-minute walk in a nearby park during her lunch break, leaving her phone behind and simply observing the sights and sounds of nature. Initially, it was challenging to quiet her busy mind, but with consistent practice, Elena began to notice a significant shift. She felt a growing sense of inner stillness, even amidst her busy schedule. This newfound calm allowed her to think more clearly, make better business decisions, and even come up with creative solutions to problems that had previously seemed insurmountable. As her inner state became more harmonious, she also noticed that more positive opportunities and supportive clients seemed to flow into her business with greater ease, illustrating how finding inner calm is the first essential step to syncing up with universal abundance. Now that you have embarked on the foundational journey of finding your inner calm, creating a serene inner space from which to perceive and create, a crucial question arises. With this newfound clarity, how do you then discern what truly matters most to you, ensuring that your pursuit of abundance and a life in sync is guided by your deepest values, passions, and authentic desires rather than by external pressures or fleeting whims? The next chapter will illuminate the path to gaining this essential clarity. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula, give this video a like, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 2. Get clear on what matters. Imagine navigating a vast, fog-laden sea. Without a clear destination and a reliable compass, you might drift aimlessly, expending much energy but making little meaningful progress towards a fulfilling shore. Similarly, in the quest for abundance and a life in sync, cultivating inner calm clears the initial fog, but true, purposeful manifestation requires a clear understanding of what genuinely matters to your soul, your core values, your deepest passions, and your authentic vision for a joy-filled existence. Consider David, who after finding a greater sense of inner calm, felt a reduction in his daily stress. However, he still felt a subtle sense of being adrift, his efforts to improve his financial reality and overall happiness feeling somewhat scattered and unanchored. He was working hard and open to opportunities, but because he hadn't taken the time to deeply explore and define what truly mattered to him at a core level, he often found himself pursuing goals that were more aligned with societal expectations or fleeting desires than with his own authentic path to fulfillment. His energy, though calmer, lacked a clear, resonant direction, preventing him from experiencing the profound synergy that comes when your actions are in perfect harmony with your soul's deepest priorities. The significant problem for many individuals, even those who have achieved a degree of inner peace, is a lack of profound clarity about what truly matters to them at the deepest level of their being. They may be free from the worst of their inner turmoil, but if they haven't consciously identified their core values, their authentic passions, and their unique definition of a fulfilling and abundant life, they can easily find themselves pursuing external goals that ultimately leave them feeling empty or misaligned. This creates a painful experience of expending precious time and energy on paths that don't lead to genuine joy or lasting prosperity, or achieving conventional success that feels hollow because it's not rooted in their true self. They might chase financial wealth only to realize it doesn't bring them the happiness they sought, or climb a career ladder that leads to a view they don't actually enjoy. Without this inner clarity, their decisions about how to invest their energy and resources can be easily swayed by external pressures, societal conditioning, or the perceived desires of others, rather than being guided by their own internal compass. This lack of clarity on what truly matters is a major obstacle to creating a life that is both abundant and deeply fulfilling, a life truly in sync with their highest potential. The transformative solution lies in the dedicated and introspective process of getting clear on what matters. This involves a courageous journey inward to uncover and articulate your most authentic values, your genuine passions, and your unique, soul-aligned vision for a life rich in both material abundance and profound fulfillment. The core idea is that when you have absolute clarity on what is truly important to you, your decisions become more focused, your actions become more purposeful, and your energy becomes a more potent magnet for attracting experiences, opportunities, and forms of wealth that are in genuine harmony with your deepest being. This clarity acts as your unwavering inner compass, guiding you through the complexities of life and ensuring that your pursuit of abundance leads not just to external riches, but to a life that feels deeply meaningful, joyful, and authentically yours. The benefits of this profound self-knowledge are immense. You will experience a greater sense of purpose and direction, find it easier to make decisions that support your well-being, naturally gravitate towards opportunities that resonate with your soul, and cultivate a form of abundance that truly nourishes you on all levels, leading to a life lived in beautiful sync with your highest potential. The journey to get clear on what truly matters often begins with dedicated time for self-reflection and honest inquiry. Start by exploring your core values. These are the fundamental principles that guide your behavior and define what is most important to you in life, such as integrity, connection, creativity, freedom, growth, or contribution. To identify your core values, you might reflect on times when you felt most proud, fulfilled, or authentically yourself. What values were you honoring in those moments? Conversely, think about times when you felt frustrated, conflicted, or unhappy. What values might have been compromised? Make a list of your top 5 to 7 core values. Once you have this clarity, the next step is to consciously align your goals and daily choices with these values. Another vital area of exploration is your genuine passions. Those activities, subjects, or causes that naturally ignite your enthusiasm, curiosity, and joy, where you lose track of time and feel truly alive. Reconnect with childhood passions or explore new interests that spark your curiosity. Understanding your passions provides crucial clues about where your most joyful and energized contributions lie. It is also powerful to craft a vivid vision for your ideal abundant life, one that is deeply aligned with your values and passions. Don't just think about financial goals. Consider all aspects of a fulfilling existence: your ideal work or contribution, your desired relationships, your optimal health and well-being, your opportunities for growth and learning, and the ways you wish to experience joy and adventure. Write this vision down in detail, using present tense language as if it is already your reality. Engage your emotions as you do so, feeling the joy and gratitude of this envisioned life. Regularly reviewing and refining your core values, passions, and life vision will keep them fresh and relevant as you evolve. Furthermore, practice saying no to opportunities, requests, or commitments that, upon reflection, do not genuinely align with what truly matters to you, even if they seem appealing on the surface. This creates energetic space for what is truly meant for you to enter your life. Consider Isabella, a marketing executive, who, after finding inner calm, realized she still felt a deep sense of dissatisfaction despite her career success. She dedicated a weekend to an intensive process of self-reflection to get clear on what truly mattered. Through journaling and guided exercises, she identified her core values as creativity, authenticity, and making a positive impact on others' well-being. She also reconnected with a long-dormant passion for natural healing and holistic living. Her vivid vision for an ideal life involved not just financial abundance, but also work that felt deeply meaningful and aligned with these values and passions. This newfound clarity was a revelation. She realized that her current corporate career, while financially rewarding, was not in true harmony with what mattered most to her soul. Armed with this clarity, Isabella began to explore ways to integrate her passions and values into her professional life. She started a part-time certification in holistic coaching. She volunteered her marketing skills for a nonprofit in the wellness space. These aligned actions, guided by her clear inner compass, brought her immense joy and a renewed sense of purpose. Eventually, this clarity led her to transition into a fulfilling new career as a wellness entrepreneur, where she not only achieved financial abundance, but more importantly, built a life that felt deeply in sync with her authentic self. Now that you have cultivated inner calm as your foundation and have embarked on the illuminating journey of getting crystal clear on what truly matters to your soul, you are creating a powerful internal guidance system. However, even with this clarity, old energetic patterns of perceived lack or limitation can still subtly undermine your ability to fully embrace and manifest the abundant life you envision. How then do you consciously and definitively let go of this pervasive sense of lack, clearing the path for true prosperity to flow unimpeded? The next chapter will guide you through this essential process of release and liberation. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula, give this video a like, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 3. Let Go of Lack. Imagine you are preparing to fill a beautiful empty vessel with a continuous stream of clear, life-giving water, representing the flow of abundance into your life. However, if this vessel is already partially filled with stagnant, murky water, the residual energy of past experiences, thoughts, and feelings of lack, then the fresh, clear water of abundance cannot fully enter or will become tainted by what is already there. This is the challenge many face. Even with inner calm and clarity on what matters, the lingering energetic imprint of lack can prevent them from fully receiving and experiencing the prosperity that is their natural right. Consider Richard, who had achieved a good measure of inner peace and had a clear vision for his desired abundant future. Yet, he found himself frequently hesitating when it came to making investments in his business or even treating himself to experiences that would bring him joy. A subtle, almost unconscious feeling that resources might run out, or I should save this for a rainy day because bad times are inevitable, often held him back. This was the lingering energy of lack, a deeply ingrained habit of perception from earlier, more challenging times in his life. acting as an invisible barrier to the full, joyful expression and reception of the abundance he now intellectually understood was possible. The core problem for many individuals seeking to live a life in sync with abundance is the persistent, often subconscious adherence to feelings, beliefs, and energetic patterns associated with lack and limitation. These patterns, like deeply worn grooves in the mind and energy field, can continue to influence perceptions and behaviors long after conscious scarcity beliefs have been addressed. This creates a significant pain point, a frustrating inability to fully break free from old cycles of financial worry, an undercurrent of anxiety even when things are going well, or a tendency to self-sabotage when significant abundance begins to appear because the energy of not having enough still feels more familiar or safer than the energy of more than enough. This lingering sense of lack acts as an energetic countercurrent to their desires, making it difficult to sustain a high vibrational state, to trust in the continuous flow of prosperity, or to feel genuinely deserving of ease and plenty. It's like trying to sail towards a bright horizon while still dragging an old heavy anchor of past limitations, preventing them from fully transforming their financial reality and cultivating a pervasive sense of prosperity. The transformative solution lies in the conscious, deliberate, and compassionate practice of letting go of lack. This is an active process of identifying, acknowledging, and intentionally releasing the deeply held emotional charges, limiting beliefs, and energetic patterns that keep you tethered to a perception of insufficiency. It's about making a conscious choice to no longer allow the shadows of past lack to dictate your present experience or your future potential. The core idea is that by clearing out this old stagnant energy of lack, you create a vacuum, an open and receptive space within your being for the fresh, vibrant energy of abundance to flow in unimpeded and to take root deeply. This act of letting go is not about denying past difficulties, but about releasing their energetic hold on you, freeing yourself to embrace a new reality. The benefits of this profound release are truly liberating. A significant lightening of your emotional and energetic load, a dramatic reduction in anxiety and worry about money, an increased capacity to trust in the universe's provision, and a much more open and receptive channel for attracting, holding, and enjoying the wealth and fulfillment that align with your highest potential. It is about truly clearing the vessel so it can be filled to overflowing. The journey of letting go of lack begins with cultivating a gentle yet courageous awareness of how and where this energy still shows up in your life. Notice the subtle ways you might still operate from a place of perceived insufficiency. Do you often find yourself comparing what you have to what others possess? Do you hesitate to invest in your own growth or joy due to financial fears? Do you frequently use language that implies limitation or difficulty? Acknowledging these patterns without judgment is the first step. A powerful practice for releasing the emotional charge of past lack is through expressive journaling or even a symbolic release ritual. Write down any past experiences, fears, or beliefs related to lack that still feel emotionally active for you. Allow yourself to feel any associated emotions and then consciously decide to let them go. You might symbolically burn the paper, safely of course, or visualize these old energies dissolving into light. Affirmations are also crucial in this process, specifically those that counteract the feeling of lack and reinforce your connection to abundance. Regularly affirm statements like, "I release all fear of lack and joyfully embrace the truth of infinite abundance. I am always perfectly provided for," or "My supply is limitless and comes from a universal source." As you affirm, feel the truth of these words expanding within you. Practice gratitude with an even deeper intention now, focusing not just on what you have, but on the feeling of enoughness and the trust that more is always on its way. This actively shifts your energy from lack to sufficiency. It is also vital to address any clutter in your physical environment, as external clutter often reflects internal energetic stagnation. Letting go of possessions you no longer need or love creates physical and energetic space for new good to enter your life. This act of clearing out the old is a powerful metaphor for releasing inner lack. Furthermore, challenge any just-in-case hoarding tendencies that stem from a fear of future lack. While prudent saving is wise, holding on to things excessively, just in case the worst happens, reinforces a belief in impending scarcity. Practice trusting that you will always have or be able to create what you need when you need it. Finally, cultivate a conscious habit of focusing on solutions and possibilities rather than dwelling on problems or perceived limitations. When a challenge arises, instead of defaulting to thoughts of, "I don't have enough to deal with this," ask, "What resources, inner or outer, can I access to navigate this successfully?" This shifts your energy from victimhood to empowerment. Imagine Sarah, who despite her growing clarity about her values, still carried an energetic imprint of lack from her early years when her family faced financial instability. She found herself constantly checking her bank balance with anxiety, even when she had sufficient funds, and she felt guilty spending money on anything beyond basic necessities. To let go of this lack, Sarah began a daily practice. Each morning, she would identify one small, lack-based thought or feeling she was holding on to, write it down, and then consciously visualize herself placing it into a beautiful box and offering it up to the universe for transformation. She then spent 5 minutes feeling deep gratitude for 3 things she did have, no matter how simple. She also decluttered her apartment, releasing items she'd been holding on to, just in case, an act which surprisingly lightened her inner state. Over several weeks, Sarah noticed a profound shift. The constant knot of anxiety in her stomach began to dissolve. She felt more relaxed about money, started to allow herself small joys without guilt, and even found the courage to invest in a course that she knew would enhance her career. By consciously and consistently letting go of the energetic signature of lack, Sarah was creating the clear, open space within herself for genuine abundance to take root and flourish in her life. Now that you have found your inner calm, gained clarity on what truly matters, and have embarked on the vital journey of consciously letting go of the energetic imprint of lack, you are preparing your inner and outer worlds for a profound alignment. With the old static of scarcity diminishing, how do you then deliberately and powerfully synchronize your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, and actions, with the vibrant, limitless frequency of universal abundance itself, making it your dominant, natural state? The next chapter will guide you in this exhilarating process of syncing up. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula, give this video a like, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 4. Sync Up with Abundance. Imagine the universe as a magnificent, infinitely powerful broadcasting station, continuously transmitting the vibrant, life-affirming frequency of pure abundance, a signal carrying limitless joy, boundless creativity, effortless prosperity, and profound fulfillment. Now picture yourself as a finely tuned receiver, capable of perfectly aligning your own inner antenna with this glorious broadcast, allowing its energy to flow through you and manifest as a rich, harmonious, and deeply satisfying life. This is the essence of syncing up with abundance. Consider Michael, who had diligently worked on finding his calm, clarifying his desires, and releasing old feelings of lack. He felt lighter and more optimistic, yet he sensed there was another level of integration needed, a more conscious and holistic alignment of his entire being with the very essence of prosperity itself. He was like a musician who had learned the individual notes, but now needed to play them in perfect, resonant harmony with the grand orchestra of universal supply. He was ready to move beyond just clearing resistance and to actively, joyfully, and completely sync up with the high vibration frequency of abundance. The significant challenge for many individuals, even after they have done substantial inner work to clear past limitations, is to achieve and maintain a consistent, deep, and unwavering energetic synchronization with the frequency of universal abundance. They might have moments of alignment, periods where they feel in the flow, but then find themselves inadvertently drifting back into lower vibrational states or thought patterns that are out of sync with the prosperity they desire. This creates a pain point characterized by inconsistency in their manifestations, a feeling that their connection to abundance is fragile or easily disrupted, or a sense that they are not yet fully embodying the prosperous reality that is their natural right. It's like trying to dance to a beautiful rhythm, but occasionally stumbling or losing the beat. This lack of sustained synchronization prevents them from experiencing the full, continuous, and effortless outpouring of wealth, joy, and fulfillment that comes when their personal energy field is in constant, harmonious resonance with the infinite supply of the universe. They haven't yet made being in sync their default state. The transformative solution lies in the conscious and dedicated practice of syncing up with abundance. This is an active, joyful process of deliberately attuning every aspect of your being, your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, your words, your actions, and your overall energetic presence to the high vibration frequency where limitless prosperity, opportunity, and well-being reside. It is about more than just avoiding negativity. It is about proactively immersing yourself in and radiating the energetic signature of abundance until it becomes your predominant state of being. The core idea is that by consistently and consciously aligning your personal energy with the universal energy of abundance, you become a powerful, unimpeded conduit for its expression in your life. This sustained synchronization transforms you from someone occasionally attracting good things into someone who naturally lives in a continuous state of grace, flow, and ever-expanding prosperity. The benefits are truly life-altering. You will find yourself effortlessly attracting your desires, experiencing a deep sense of connection to the supportive power of the universe, navigating challenges with greater ease and creativity, and living a life that is not only financially prosperous, but also rich in joy, purpose, and profound fulfillment. This is about making harmony with abundance your constant companion. The journey to consciously sync up with abundance begins with the daily commitment to elevate and maintain your personal energetic frequency. Start each day by intentionally tuning your energy. This could involve a short meditation focused on connecting with feelings of love, joy, and gratitude, or listening to uplifting music that makes your spirit soar, or spending a few moments in nature appreciating its inherent richness. This morning tune-up sets a positive vibrational tone for your entire day. Throughout your day, practice mindful awareness of your emotional state, your energetic weather. When you notice yourself slipping into lower vibration feelings like worry, frustration, or discouragement, gently acknowledge them without judgment, and then consciously choose thoughts or activities that help you shift back towards more positive, expansive emotions. This is like gently nudging your inner dial back to the abundance frequency. Surround yourself, as much as possible, with people, environments, and information that resonate with the energy of abundance. Engage in conversations that are uplifting and possibility-oriented. Create a living and working space that feels inspiring, beautiful, and reflective of the prosperity you are inviting. Consume media that nourishes your mind with positive and empowering ideas. Your environment is a powerful, energetic influence. Actively practice feeling and expressing gratitude for the abundance already present in your life, no matter how small it may seem. This consistent appreciation of current blessings is one of the most potent ways to sync up with even more. Keep a gratitude journal, or simply make a mental habit of noticing and giving thanks for the good that surrounds you. Engage in activities that make you feel genuinely prosperous and joyful now, even before your external circumstances fully reflect your ultimate desires. This could be treating yourself to a small, affordable luxury, spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing a hobby that lights you up, or simply taking a few moments to savor a beautiful sunset. These experiences of present moment joy and abundance help to attune your energy to more of the same. Finally, hold a clear and unwavering vision of your desired abundant life, and regularly immerse yourself in the feeling of that reality as if it is already here. This sustained, focused imagination, infused with positive emotion, powerfully aligns your energy with the manifestation of your dreams, making you a vibrational match to the abundance that is your natural right. Consider Isabella, who had let go of many old lack-based beliefs and was feeling clearer about her desires. To actively sync up with abundance, she created a daily synchronization ritual. Each morning she would spend 15 minutes meditating, visualizing herself surrounded by a radiant golden light of prosperity, feeling deep gratitude for all the good already in her life and for the even greater good on its way. She then chose an abundance affirmation for the day and repeated it frequently. She also made a conscious effort to curate her social media feed, following accounts that inspired joy and success and unfollowing those that triggered comparison or negativity. During her workday, if she felt stress rising, she would take a 2-minute breathing break to recenter herself in a feeling of calm and trust. In the evenings, she would journal about any positive experiences or synchronicities she had noticed. This consistent daily effort to attune her thoughts, emotions, and focus had a remarkable effect. Isabella found herself feeling more consistently optimistic and energized. Unexpected opportunities began to appear with greater frequency. Her creative ideas flowed more easily, and her income began to steadily increase in ways that felt surprisingly effortless and joyful. She was truly syncing up her entire being with the rhythm of abundance. Now that you have cultivated inner calm, gained clarity on what matters, released the grip of lack, and are actively learning to synchronize your entire being with the vibrant frequency of universal abundance, you are building a powerful internal foundation for a rich and fulfilling life. But how do you ensure that this inner state of abundance translates into a deep, unshakable feeling of richness that permeates your daily experience, regardless of your current bank balance, making you an even more potent magnet for tangible wealth? The next chapter will guide you to feel rich from within, the true precursor to outer riches. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula. Give this video a like and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 5. Feel Rich from Within. What if the most profound secret to attracting vast external riches and crafting a life of deep, resonant fulfillment was not found in chasing dollars or accumulating possessions, but in first diligently cultivating an unshakable, pervasive, and authentic feeling of richness within the sacred chambers of your own heart and mind, regardless of your current bank balance or outer circumstances? Many individuals pursue wealth with the underlying hope that acquiring it will finally make them feel secure, happy, worthy, or abundant. Yet, time and again, we see that if the inner landscape is barren, characterized by feelings of lack, anxiety, or unworthiness, even a mountain of external gold often fails to bring lasting contentment or a true embodied sense of prosperity. Consider James, who after years of relentless work had achieved a significant level of financial success. He had the big house, the expensive car, yet a quiet unease, a subtle feeling of not enoughness, or a fear of losing it all, often gnawed at him. His inner emotional frequency, his day-to-day feeling state, was not yet fully synced with the vibration of genuine, peaceful abundance, preventing him from truly enjoying the fruits of his labor and from allowing even greater, more joyful prosperity to flow into his life. He hadn't yet mastered the art of feeling truly rich from within. The critical problem for so many people seeking to transform their financial reality and live a life in sync with universal abundance is that they mistakenly believe the feeling of richness is a consequence of having riches. They put the cart before the horse, chasing external markers of wealth, while their internal emotional climate remains one of scarcity, worry, or a subtle sense of inadequacy. This creates a profound pain point. Even when they achieve some measure of financial success, it often feels hollow, precarious, or fails to deliver the anticipated joy and peace. Their inner state of being is not a vibrational match for sustained joyful prosperity. If deep down you feel poor, anxious about money, or undeserving of ease, these feelings will continue to broadcast an energetic signal that can subtly repel or sabotage the very wealth you are trying to attract or maintain. It is like trying to grow a beautiful, fragrant rose, a rich life, in soil that is arid and depleted, an inner state of lack. The outer manifestation will struggle to thrive because the inner foundation is not conducive to its nourishment. Abundance is an inside-out game, and without cultivating the inner feeling of richness first, external efforts often lead to fleeting or unfulfilling results. The transformative solution, a cornerstone for creating a life in sync with effortless abundance, is to consciously and consistently practice feeling rich from within. This is about deliberately cultivating the internal emotional, energetic, and sensory signature of abundance, gratitude, security, and prosperity now, before it fully manifests in your external bank account or material possessions. The core idea is the fundamental principle of manifestation, like attracts like. When you consistently embody the feeling of being rich, joyful, and abundant, you align your personal energy field with the universal frequency of those very qualities, thereby becoming a powerful magnet that naturally draws more experiences, opportunities, and resources that match that inner state into your life. This is not about pretending or delusion, but about tapping into the truth that the universe is infinitely abundant, and that by attuning your feeling state to this truth, you open the channels for that abundance to flow to you. The benefits of this profound inner shift are truly life-altering. You will experience a dramatic increase in your sense of well-being, peace, and joy regardless of current circumstances. Your stress and anxiety around money will diminish significantly. You will naturally make decisions and take actions that are aligned with prosperity, and you will find your external reality beginning to beautifully mirror your rich inner world, often in surprising and delightful ways. The journey to feel rich from within, even before your outer world fully reflects it, begins with the daily practice of cultivating profound gratitude for the riches you already possess, many of which may be non-material. Start each day by consciously identifying and deeply appreciating at least 5 things in your life that make you feel genuinely rich. These could be the love of your family and friends, your health, your unique talents and skills, the beauty of nature that surrounds you, moments of peace and joy, the knowledge you have gained, or even the simple comfort of your home. As you focus on these, allow yourself to truly feel the richness and gratitude they evoke. This practice immediately shifts your energy from perceived lack to present abundance. Another powerful technique is to engage in sensory-rich visualization, where you vividly imagine yourself already living your ideal abundant life, but with a specific focus on the feelings this brings. How does it feel to have complete financial freedom? How does it feel to live in your dream environment, to engage in work you love, to contribute generously? Immerse yourself in these positive emotions, joy, security, freedom, gratitude, generosity, and allow them to permeate your entire being. Practice acting as if, in small, manageable ways that evoke feelings of prosperity. This doesn't mean reckless spending, but rather making conscious choices that align with a feeling of inner richness. Perhaps it's treating yourself to a beautiful cup of coffee and savoring it mindfully, investing in a book that will nourish your growth, wearing an outfit that makes you feel confident and prosperous, or performing a small anonymous act of generosity that fills you with a sense of abundant well-being. It is also vital to appreciate and lovingly care for the possessions you currently have, no matter how modest they may seem. When you treat your current belongings with respect and gratitude, you send an energetic signal that you value and are ready for more. Consciously choose thoughts throughout your day that generate feelings of wealth, security, and optimism. When a worry about money arises, gently redirect your mind to thoughts of sufficiency, resourcefulness, and trust in the abundant universe. Affirm statements like, "I am surrounded by abundance in all forms," or "I feel deeply rich and grateful for my life right now." Consider David, who dreamed of a more prosperous life but often felt the pinch of his current modest income, leading to feelings of anxiety and limitation. He decided to consciously practice feeling rich from within. Each morning, he started a gratitude ritual, listing not just what he had, but how each item or person made him feel rich in spirit. He would mindfully savor his morning tea, imagining it was the most luxurious brew in the world. He started taking walks in a beautiful local park, allowing himself to feel a sense of ownership and appreciation for its natural opulence. When he paid his bills, instead of feeling lack, he focused on gratitude for the services received and affirmed that more than enough always flows to me. He also designated a small joy fund from his budget, allowing himself one small, guilt-free purchase or experience each week that made him feel genuinely abundant, like buying a quality art supply or enjoying a special meal. Over time, David noticed a profound shift. The constant knot of financial anxiety in his stomach began to dissolve. He felt happier, more optimistic, and more creative. Surprisingly, new opportunities to increase his income began to appear. A freelance project here, an unexpected bonus there, as if his outer world was responding to his newly cultivated inner state of richness. David learned that feeling rich from within was not just a pleasant state of mind, but a powerful magnet for tangible prosperity. Now that you have cultivated inner calm, gained clarity on what matters, diligently worked to let go of lack, and are actively syncing up with abundance by learning to feel truly rich from within, you are building an incredibly harmonious inner foundation. However, this inner richness and alignment seeks expression in the world. How do you then translate this profound internal state into purposeful, inspired actions that not only feel deeply authentic, but also naturally draw even greater abundance and fulfillment into your life, ensuring your outer world truly mirrors your inner harmony? The next chapter will illuminate the path of moving with clear, resonant purpose. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula, give this video a like, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 6. Move with Purpose. Imagine your life as a magnificent sailing vessel, its sails billowing with the harmonious energy of inner calm and the profound feeling of inner richness you have cultivated. Now, what provides the essential direction, the unwavering rudder that guides this vessel gracefully and efficiently towards the shores of your most desired abundance and deepest fulfillment? It is the act of moving through your days, and indeed through your life, with a clear, resonant, and soul-aligned purpose. Consider an individual named Sophia, who had successfully cultivated a deep sense of inner peace and felt genuinely abundant within herself. Yet she still experienced a subtle restlessness, a feeling that her daily activities, while perhaps pleasant, lacked a certain energizing direction or a deeper sense of meaning. Her financial situation was stable, but not expanding in a way that truly excited her or felt connected to a larger contribution. Sophia, despite her inner harmony, had not yet fully identified and embraced the unique purpose that would allow her to channel her abundant inner state into focused, impactful, and joyfully prosperous outer action. Her beautifully rigged ship was ready to sail, but its destination remained somewhat undefined. The significant problem for many individuals, even those who have achieved a commendable level of inner calm and a feeling of internal abundance, is a lack of clarity or conscious engagement with their unique life purpose. Without a clear sense of purpose guiding their actions, their energy, though positive and harmonious, can become diffused or misdirected, leading to a life that, while perhaps comfortable, may lack profound meaning, true fulfillment, or the dynamic expansion of wealth that comes from purposeful contribution. This creates a pain point where individuals might feel stuck despite their inner work, or find themselves engaging in activities that don't truly ignite their passion or leverage their unique gifts. They may wonder why their inner richness isn't translating into more significant outer manifestations, or why their journey towards abundance feels slow or somewhat aimless. This often happens because purposeful action acts as a powerful conduit and amplifier for your abundant energy. Without it, your capacity to create and attract in alignment with your highest potential remains only partially tapped. It is like having a powerful, well-tuned engine, your inner state, but no clear map or intended destination for your journey. The transformative solution lies in consciously discovering, embracing, and consistently moving with purpose. This means aligning your daily actions, your work, your contributions, and your use of resources with what you have identified as truly mattering to you, your core values, your authentic passions, and your unique, soul-inspired vision for a fulfilling life. Purposeful action is not about a rigid, unyielding plan, but about infusing your endeavors with a sense of meaning, contribution, and joyful engagement that stems from your deepest self. The core idea is that when your actions are driven by a clear and authentic purpose, your energy becomes incredibly focused, potent, and magnetic. You're no longer just doing things to get by or accumulate wealth. You are participating in a co-creative dance with the universe, expressing your unique gifts in service of something larger than yourself, which naturally draws abundance to you in manifold forms. The benefits of moving with purpose are truly life-enriching. You will experience a profound sense of meaning and fulfillment in your daily life. Find your motivation and creativity naturally soaring, attract opportunities and collaborations that resonate deeply with your soul, and discover that financial wealth often flows as a joyful byproduct of your purposeful contributions, creating a life that is not only abundant, but also deeply in sync with your authentic essence. The journey to move with purpose begins by revisiting the clarity you gained earlier about what truly matters to you, your core values and deepest passions. Your purpose often lies at the intersection of what you love to do, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be rewarded for. Take some quiet time to reflect. What unique gifts or talents do I possess? What activities make me feel most alive and engaged? What problems in the world do I feel a genuine desire to help solve? What kind of impact do I wish to leave? Journaling on these questions can reveal powerful clues to your purpose. Once you have some sense of your purpose, even if it's not a grand, world-changing vision, purpose can be found in many forms, including nurturing relationships, creating beauty, or bringing joy to everyday interactions. The next step is to begin setting intentions for your actions based on this purpose. Before you engage in a task, whether it's related to your work, your personal projects, or even your interactions with others, ask yourself, how can I infuse this action with my purpose? How can this contribute to what truly matters to me? This brings a new level of meaning to your endeavors. Practice listening to your intuitive guidance for what feels like the right action in any given moment. Your intuition, that calm inner knowing, will often steer you towards steps that are deeply aligned with your purpose, even if they don't always seem logical at first. Focus on creating and offering genuine value in whatever you do. When your primary aim is to serve, to contribute, to make a positive difference through your unique abilities, you are naturally moving with purpose, and abundance often follows as a reflection of that value. It is also important to take consistent, even if small, steps in the direction of your purposeful vision. Don't wait for the perfect moment or a fully formed plan. Start where you are with what you have, and take one aligned action today, then another tomorrow. This consistent movement builds momentum. Release attachment to specific outcomes of your actions, while remaining deeply committed to your purposeful engagement. Trust that as long as you are moving with authentic purpose, the universe will guide you and provide the necessary resources, even if the path unfolds in unexpected ways. Finally, find purpose even in mundane or everyday tasks by connecting them to a larger vision or value. Washing the dishes can become an act of creating a peaceful home environment. A repetitive work task can be seen as a contribution to a team goal that you believe in. This ability to infuse purpose into all aspects of life keeps your energy aligned and your spirit nourished. Consider Alex, who felt a deep sense of inner calm and had cultivated a feeling of inner richness. Yet his career as a data analyst, while financially stable, left him feeling uninspired and without a true sense of purpose. Through self-reflection, he realized his core values were connection and empowerment, and his passion was helping people understand complex information in simple ways. His purpose began to crystallize around empowering individuals through accessible knowledge. He started by volunteering on weekends to teach basic computer literacy to seniors in his community. This small, purposeful action brought him immense joy. He then felt an intuitive nudge to create a series of simple, engaging online tutorials explaining financial concepts for beginners. He poured his passion for clear communication into this project. This side hustle, born from a desire to move with purpose, unexpectedly took off, attracting a large audience and eventually becoming a thriving, abundant business that not only replaced his old income, but also filled his days with deep meaning and fulfillment. Alex discovered that when he aligned his actions with his true purpose, his life naturally synced up with a new level of joy and prosperity. Now that you have found your inner calm, gained clarity on what truly matters, let go of lack, are syncing up with abundance by feeling rich from within, and have begun to consciously move with purpose, Your entire being is becoming a more harmonious and potent magnet for your desires. However, even with this powerful alignment and purposeful action, the final gateway to experiencing the fullest measure of abundance often lies in your unreserved willingness to receive it. How do you ensure that your heart, mind, and energy are completely open to welcoming even more good than you might currently imagine possible? The next chapter will guide you to truly open up to more. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula, give this video a like, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 7. Open up to more. What if the universe, in response to your cultivated inner calm, your purposeful action, and your deeply felt inner richness, is constantly attempting to shower you with an even greater cascade of blessings, opportunities, and wealth than you are currently allowing into your experience, simply because subtle, unconscious barriers within you are still gently deflecting this expanded flow? Many individuals, even as they make significant strides in aligning with abundance principles, can unknowingly harbor limits on how much good they truly believe they can receive or comfortably hold. Consider Maya, who had successfully transitioned into a career that felt deeply purposeful and was beginning to experience increased financial rewards. Yet, when a truly significant opportunity arose, one that promised to elevate her success and income to a completely new level, she felt an unexpected wave of discomfort, a subtle fear that it was too much too soon, or a fleeting thought that perhaps she wasn't quite ready for that scale of abundance. This was her inner threshold, an unconscious cap on her receptivity, preventing her from fully saying yes to the more that her aligned life was now naturally attracting. Her inner harmony was inviting greater things, but a part of her was still hesitant to fully open the gates. The critical problem for many people on their journey to discovering abundance through inner harmony is this often hidden yet potent resistance to fully opening up to more. Even after cultivating inner calm, clarity, and purpose, subconscious beliefs about deservingness, fear of the unknown that comes with greater success, or even an ingrained comfort zone around a certain level of abundance can act as invisible ceilings, limiting the extent to which they can receive and enjoy the prosperity that is trying to reach them. This creates a frustrating pain point. They might attract good things up to a certain point, but then find their progress plateauing, or they might unconsciously sabotage opportunities that would take them beyond their current energetic or mental capacity for receiving. They may deflect compliments, feel guilty about unexpected windfalls, or hesitate to ask for what they truly desire for fear of seeming too greedy or unrealistic. This inability to fully open up to more acts as a constriction in the flow of universal abundance, preventing them from experiencing the limitless joy, fulfillment, and wealth that come from being a truly unrestricted conduit for good. Their life, while perhaps harmonious, is not yet fully in sync with the infinite generosity of the universe. The transformative solution lies in the conscious and joyful practice of opening up to more. This involves intentionally expanding your energetic and mental capacity to receive all forms of abundance: love, joy, support, inspiration, opportunities, and financial wealth, graciously, without reservation, and with an ever-increasing sense of deservingness and excitement. It is about systematically identifying and dissolving any lingering inner limits you may have placed on how much good you are willing to allow into your life. The core idea is that the universe is infinitely abundant and always seeking to give you more than you currently imagine possible. Your work is to become an increasingly open, willing, and capable receiver of these greater blessings. By consciously expanding your receptivity, you signal to the universe that you are ready for the next level of prosperity and fulfillment, thereby allowing your life to continuously unfold in more magnificent and joyful ways. The benefits are truly expansive. You will find yourself attracting and comfortably managing greater levels of wealth and success, experiencing deeper and more fulfilling relationships, feeling a profound sense of freedom and possibility, and living a life that is a constant testament to the limitless generosity of the universe and your own inherent right to enjoy it all. The journey to open up to more begins with a gentle yet honest exploration of your current upper limits, Those subtle, often unconscious boundaries you may have set on how much happiness, success, or wealth you feel comfortable receiving. Reflect on situations where you might have felt overwhelmed by too much good fortune, or where you downplayed your achievements, or felt a need to get rid of excess money quickly. These can be clues to your current receiving capacity. A powerful practice to expand this capacity is to consistently affirm your worthiness and readiness for more. Use affirmations such as, "I am an open and expanding channel for limitless abundance. I joyfully welcome ever-increasing levels of wealth, love, and happiness into my life." Or, "It is safe and wonderful for me to receive more than I ever dreamed possible." Repeat these with genuine feeling, especially when you notice any discomfort around the idea of more. Actively practice radical gratitude not just for what you have, but for the potential for more that is always present. When you receive something good, express thanks and then add an internal affirmation like, "And I am open to even more blessings like this or greater." This cultivates an expectant and expansive energy. Consciously work on releasing any guilt or fear associated with surpassing previous levels of success or outshining others. Understand that your expanded abundance does not diminish anyone else's. In fact, your radiance can inspire and uplift those around you. Celebrate every new level of good that enters your life, no matter how small it may seem initially, as evidence of your expanding receptivity. This positive reinforcement encourages further expansion. Visualize your energetic container for abundance growing larger and stronger each day. See yourself comfortably and joyfully managing and enjoying vast amounts of wealth, opportunities, and happiness, feeling completely at ease in this expanded state. Finally, make it a practice to consciously say yes with enthusiasm when new, larger, or unexpected opportunities present themselves, even if they feel a little beyond your current comfort zone. Trust that you will grow into them. This active welcoming of more is a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready for your next level of abundant living. Consider Liam, an entrepreneur whose business had grown steadily to a comfortable level. He had achieved his initial financial goals and felt a good sense of inner harmony. However, whenever opportunities arose that could scale his business exponentially, major partnerships, significant investments, he would find himself hesitating, subtly self-sabotaging by delaying responses or finding flaws in the proposals. He realized he had an unconscious upper limit on the level of success he felt he could handle. To open up to more, Liam began a daily practice of visualizing his business as a global, highly impactful enterprise, feeling the excitement and also the calm capability of managing that scale. He started affirming, "I am ready and able to manage massive success with grace and wisdom." When the next significant growth opportunity appeared, instead of his usual hesitation, he consciously acknowledged his fear, then took a deep breath and said a clear yes, both internally and externally. He focused on the exhilarating potential rather than the perceived risks. This conscious decision to open up to more marked a turning point. His business began to expand rapidly, and he found himself navigating the new challenges with a surprising sense of competence and joy, proving that by expanding his inner capacity to receive, his outer reality followed suit. Now that you have found your inner calm, gained clarity on what truly matters, let go of lack, synced up with abundance by feeling rich from within, learned to move with clear purpose, and are now consciously opening yourself up to receive even more good than ever before, you are truly stepping into a life lived in profound harmony with universal prosperity. But how do you ensure that this beautiful, resonant flow of abundance becomes not just a phase, but a continuous, self-sustaining, and ever-expanding current that enriches every day of your life? The final chapter of our core teachings will illuminate the art of keeping this magnificent flow going, ensuring your life remains perpetually in sync with joy and fulfillment. Remember to subscribe to Success Attraction Formula, give this video a like, and comment with your personal opinions or suggestions for channel development. Chapter 8. Keep the flow going. Imagine your life, now increasingly infused with inner calm, guided by clear purpose, enriched by a deep sense of inner wealth, and wide open to receiving ever more, as a magnificent, vibrant river of abundance flowing effortlessly towards an ocean of infinite possibility. What are the essential practices and unwavering perspectives that ensure this river never stagnates, never diminishes, but instead continues to widen, deepen, and joyfully enrich not only your own existence, but also the world around you through its continuous harmonious current? This is the essence of keeping the flow going, the art of sustaining a dynamically abundant life that is perpetually in sync with your highest potential for joy and fulfillment. Consider an accomplished gardener who has successfully cultivated a breathtakingly beautiful and fruitful garden. Their work does not end with the first harvest. They continue to nurture the soil, plant new seeds, water regularly, and adapt to the changing seasons to ensure the garden remains vibrant and productive year after year. Similarly, keeping the flow of abundance going in your life requires ongoing conscious engagement, joyful stewardship, and a commitment to continuous growth and alignment, making inner harmony and outer prosperity your lasting companions. The final and most beautiful challenge on this journey of discovering abundance through inner harmony is not merely achieving a certain level of prosperity or experiencing moments of joyful flow, but learning to sustain and continuously expand this harmonious state as an enduring way of life. Even after significant positive transformations, the subtle pull of old limiting habits, the unexpected challenges of life, or a sense of complacency after reaching initial goals can potentially disrupt the delicate balance and constrict the flow if not consciously managed. This is not so much a pain point as it is a call to conscious, joyful vigilance and ongoing cultivation. The aspiration is to move beyond intermittent success to a state where the abundant, harmonious flow is so deeply integrated into your being and your daily practices that it becomes your unwavering, natural, and ever-evolving reality, a testament to your mastery of living a life truly in sync. Without this commitment to keeping the flow going, even the most beautifully cultivated inner garden can slowly become overgrown if not tended with love and consistent attention. The transformative solution, the art of making your harmonious and abundant life a sustainable and ever-expanding masterpiece, lies in consciously choosing to keep the flow going. This means embracing the principles of inner calm, clear purpose, internal richness, open receptivity, and aligned action not as temporary fixes, but as lifelong companions and guiding stars. It involves a joyful commitment to continuous personal growth, the wise and grateful stewardship of all your resources, time, energy, money, talents, an ever-expanding vision for what is possible for you and through you, and a deep, abiding trust in the dynamic, benevolent rhythm of the universe. The core idea is that a life in sync with abundance is not a static destination to be arrived at, but a living, breathing, evolving dance that requires your ongoing, conscious, and joyful participation. By committing to these sustaining practices, you ensure that your inner harmony remains vibrant, your channels for receiving stay open, and your capacity to manifest and enjoy wealth and fulfillment continues to grow indefinitely. The benefits are those of a truly masterful co-creator: lasting peace of mind, enduring financial well-being, a continuous unfolding of your unique potential, deeply meaningful contributions to the world, and an ever-deepening experience of joy, love, and profound connection with the infinite source of all good. The journey of keeping the flow of abundance going in your life begins with anchoring your daily routines in practices that consistently nurture your inner harmony and high vibrational state. Continue to prioritize moments of inner calm, whether through meditation, mindful breathing, or quiet time in nature, as this centeredness is the bedrock of your alignment. Regularly revisit and, if necessary, refine your clarity on what truly matters: your core values, your passions, and your evolving purpose. As you grow, your purpose may deepen or shift, and staying aligned with this inner compass is key to sustained fulfillment. Embrace the concept of lifelong learning and growth, particularly in areas that support your financial well-being, such as financial literacy or new skills that enhance your value creation, and your personal development, which expands your capacity to receive and enjoy abundance. Practice mindful and joyful stewardship of all the resources that flow into your life. This means managing your finances with wisdom, gratitude, and a sense of empowerment, using your money in ways that align with your values and bring you joy, and investing in your future with confidence. Cultivate profound resilience by learning to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, without losing your core connection to inner harmony or your trust in universal abundance. See challenges not as disruptions to the flow, but as opportunities to deepen your strength, wisdom, and reliance on your inner resources. Perhaps most importantly, consistently practice circulating abundance through joyful, purposeful giving and contribution. Whether it is sharing your time, your talents, your knowledge, or your financial resources, giving freely from a place of genuine fullness and without expectation of a specific return keeps the energetic channels open and vibrant, ensuring that more always flows back to you. Continue to expand your vision for what is possible. As you achieve one level of abundance and fulfillment, allow yourself to dream even bigger, to set new inspiring intentions that call forth even more of your potential and allow you to make an even greater positive impact. Finally, make celebrating your journey, your growth, and all your blessings, both big and small, a regular and joyful habit. This consistent appreciation keeps your energy high and your heart open, ensuring the river of abundance continues to flow powerfully and beautifully through every aspect of your life. Consider Amelia, who after years of applying these principles, had created a life that was not only financially prosperous, but also deeply fulfilling and rich in joy. She ran a successful, heart-centered business, enjoyed loving relationships, and felt a profound sense of peace. To keep this beautiful flow going, Amelia remained committed to her daily practices. She started each day with meditation and gratitude, regularly reviewed her personal and business vision to ensure it still felt aligned, and consistently invested in her own learning and well-being. She managed her finances with a sense of joyful responsibility, using her wealth to support her family, her community, and causes she believed in, always feeling the delight of circulation. When her industry faced an unexpected economic downturn, instead of succumbing to fear, she drew upon her deep well of inner calm, saw it as an opportunity to innovate, and guided her business through the challenge with grace and creativity, emerging even stronger. Amelia's life was a testament to the power of consciously keeping the flow of abundance going, a continuous, joyful dance of inner harmony and outer prosperity, a life truly lived in sync. To keep the flow of abundance going is to fully embrace your role as a conscious, joyful co-creator with the universe, understanding that inner harmony is the key that unlocks an ever-expanding experience of wealth, purpose, and fulfillment. It is the beautiful culmination of finding your inner calm, getting clear on what matters, letting go of lack, syncing up with abundance by feeling rich from within, moving with purpose, and opening yourself up to ever more. This is not a final destination, but a vibrant, ongoing journey where your life becomes a radiant expression of the universe's infinite generosity, a continuous symphony of joy, peace, and limitless possibility. It is the art of living in perpetual sync with the source of all good, allowing abundance to be not just an occasional visitor, but your constant, cherished companion. This journey through life in sync, discover abundance through inner harmony, has been a gentle yet profound exploration designed to guide you back to your natural state of well-being and prosperity. From finding the quiet sanctuary of inner calm and gaining crystal clarity on what truly matters to your soul, to courageously letting go of the old energies of lack and learning to consciously sync up with the vibrant frequency of universal abundance, through the art of feeling rich from within, moving with authentic purpose, opening yourself to receive even more, and finally committing to keeping that beautiful flow going. Each step has been an invitation to cultivate a deeper harmony within yourself, knowing that this inner coherence is the true key to unlocking a life filled with not just financial wealth, but also profound joy, deep fulfillment, and limitless potential. We extend our heartfelt gratitude for allowing us to accompany you on this illuminating path. It is our sincere wish that these teachings will continue to resonate within you, empowering you to live each day more fully in sync with the magnificent, abundant universe. Remember to like this video, share your own experiences of finding harmony and abundance in the comments below, and subscribe to Success Attraction Formula for ongoing inspiration and wisdom on your journey.